All right. So all the things we're going to do here are all hands-on projects. I'm not going to have much of a lecture. I'm just going to demonstrate and explain them briefly. And so everything is at samsclass.info here. So we'll cover all these different topics, but let me just start with the first one, which is today's main one, cryptography and blockchain security. Now, I originally taught ordinary cryptography classes, and that stuff is towards the bottom, things like AES and RSA and the Caesar cipher and so on. And that is all available here. And I'll probably talk about that a bit later, but a topic of great interest to people, and often I find the one they're most interested in these days, is cryptocurrency and blockchains, which is very new and very exciting. And right now it's a little bit too exciting. As you know, it's crashing and burning. It's an extremely risky form of investment, completely unregulated with no protection for the customers, and they are getting ripped off right and left right now. So there are something like 10,000 small cryptocurrencies, and they're pretty much all going to go broke in this crash. And what'll be left are the big ones that can be relied upon, things like Ethereum and Bitcoin. But anyway, so there's projects to do here. You can do them in any order. This is structured like a capture the flag competition, so you can move to any topic you're interested in. I make all my classes like this now because I've got experts who are ready to do complicated things and beginners who want to do simple things all in the same class. So I want each person to move up to their own level. And so let me start by just showing you the first project here of blockchains, which shows you basically what blockchains are. So you go to this page, you go to samsclass.info, and then you click on cryptography and cryptocurrency. And then here, you'll see the first project is H530, which is an introduction to what blockchains are. And here, there's a live blockchain that you can open here. And let me just demonstrate some things here. So this is a very simplified blockchain modeled after the Bitcoin blockchain. And the blockchain is a simple case of a Merkle tree, which is a data structure that makes it easy. It is a data structure that lets everyone add data to it, but nobody can ever subtract data or change any of the old data. So it's useful for something like a log file or a accounting ledger, which is what it's mainly used for. So here's the first block, and I can put in data here, like if Sam is going to mine this block, Sam will win 10 coins. Whoever does the mining is doing work, making the blockchain work, and they win an award for doing that. So Sam will win 10 coins if he mines this block. It turns red because it's not mined. There's a random number here, a nonce, and down here there's a hash value. And when you mine it, you just try random numbers for the nonce and change it until the hash of this entire block starts with enough zeros. So it's just like drawing lottery tickets. That's the work of mining. And now this one has been mined and it turns green, and you see the hash value now starts with 4 zeros. 4 zeros is the difficulty level of this blockchain. So this block has been mined. Now the next block, say Sam might send some money to somebody else. Sam sends Sue 2 coins, 3 coins, say. And if Sue's going to mine this one, she'll win 10 coins. So it puts this data in here, and then Sue mines it. When she mines it, she finds, again, a number such as to make this hash value start with enough zeros. And this block includes the hash of the previous block. So what that means is, if somebody tries to cheat, like change this to 100, this block no longer has a good hash. It's been modified, and you can easily see that. And the same thing's true of the next block. So if all you do is verify the latest block, you can have great confidence that every block has not been modified all the way up to that point. And that's the point of the Merkle tree, and the point of the blockchain is that you can add data, and it's very easy for everybody, even without a lot of computational power, to verify that the history is intact. And now you can use it to keep track of things like money that matter, where you have to have a clear history of everything that happened. So that's all there is for a simple blockchain. And so there are a couple of flags to find here. You set up the blockchain with certain data, and then you'll reach a point where there is a flag out here, and this number that you find there is the flag. So there's a flag for H530.1. Notice this number, and then you can go to the top and submit the flag. you have to choose the right challenge. There are series of them. This is H. Let me make that bigger for the video. H 530.1 is here. So you just put in your name and you put in the flag and you'll get some points. And, you know, like this is there's a competition aspect if you're interested. If you're not, you don't have to do this, but it kind of helps me see where people are. So that's, there's a few flags to find on that blockchain. And then I'll talk about MetaMask and smart contracts, which is the programming feature mainly used for modern things like NFTs and coins and so on the blockchain. And then we'll go on to other challenges. If you are not interested in blockchains at all and you want to do something else, feel free to skip down and start doing something else. And I'll have a lot of breaks where I can answer questions. This is not supposed to be a difficult competition where people are struggling. I'm here to help you. It's just the competitive part is just a way to trick people into doing their homework. And by the way, since quite a few of you are here to develop cybersecurity classes, all these projects are free for you to use. And so my intention is that people will find a few projects they like and grab them and just build them into their class. I also have some people that just send their students right to these running scoreboards and do it right here, which you can do. I'm going to leave these all running. All I do is I clean them up before each conference. So you'll find the old scores archived here. So you can use these intact as they are, or you can modify them, use them any way you want. So I'm going to stop this recording and see how people are doing.